Okay, one last thing, guys. At the end of the day, it's really important that you bag your pieces really well. If you were to leave this slab out for more than an hour or two, especially overnight, you would come the next day and it would be completely dry, and you would either have to rehydrate that, which is going to be really hard, okay, or you would have to start over. And again, it's not easy for me to get clay to you. It's kind of expensive, so you're going to want to make sure that you take really good care of your clay. So number one, you have your big bag. Well, not big bag, but you have a bag, a quarter of a bag of clay. Make sure that every day you're making sure that this is either tied, or some of you have a piece of wire. You want to make sure that this is closed really well. I also just put a little bit of water in there. I have a spray bottle. If you don't have a spray bottle, you can literally just take a little bit of water in your hand and kind of sprinkle it around on there, okay? And then, you know, anything like your slabs or any projects that we're doing, after you've let them sit out for a little while to set up, it's going to be really important that you bag them. In your art kit, you should have a plastic garbage bag. You probably have some at home too. So we want to open this up. You can leave it on the board for now. At some point, I'll probably have you take it off. And we're going to put it in there. And you want to try and get all of the air out. Okay, so I'm kind of smushing this down, getting all of that air out. And I wouldn't tie it, because sometimes when you tie it, it's really hard to get it untied, and you end up kind of messing up the bag, which if you have more at home, maybe that doesn't really matter, but for me, I don't have a ton of them here in class, okay? And just tuck it under and put this in a safe place. Again, you don't want little brothers and sisters poking their fingers, or dogs or pets or anything's getting into it. So if you have a closet or somewhere where you can put it up kind of high out of the way, that would be the best scenario, okay? Now, once your pieces start getting a little bit drier, you may also want to rehydrate them a little bit. So putting a little bit of water on them, even getting wet paper towels and wrapping your piece in wet paper towels to rehydrate it if it's starting to get too dry. But bagging your piece is super key to being able to work on this for about a week at least. If you don't do that, it's going to get really dry and brittle, and something like a slab for sure is going to crack and break on you. So you want to keep it nice and moist and bagged up good. Okay,